Hi, I'm Scott Sinclair. I'm the race engineer on car 18. I've been with Dick Johnson Racing for, this is my 4th season. I worked with Will Davison in 07 and 08, and this is my first year with James Courtney on car 18.
Big shiny car, sticking back, the leader of your pack. New skinny jeans, that's for me, an enemy reader's dream. You've played at Rick's heaps sometimes, meet you at Wolfgang and then Elvis DeFazio.
Okay, my role at DJR is the basically the link between James and the mechanics. I'm the race engineer on car 18. And I work with the mechanics and work with James, and we try to come up with the best possible scenario for the car. So basically James gets out of the car, talks to us or talks to me about what the car's been doing, and then I compare his feedback with the data that's come out of the car, and then come up with a change, and the mechanics make the change on the car. Back at the workshop, my role is basically spend a few days after the race meeting to go through what just happened at the last race meeting, and then we spend a few days fixing the things that were wrong with the car, and we basically work on improvements for the next round, and then probably 3 or 4 more days preparing for the next race. So that's sort of the 10-day turnaround that we do through in between races. Okay, well, we had a bit of an interesting weekend at Tasmania. From our point of view, we had a pretty good weekend. The car performed well, James was driving well, but unfortunately got tangled up in a couple of incidents which were a bit controversial, and quite a disappointing way to have a weekend with a 30th and a DNF when the car was a lot better than that. I wasn't thrilled. Atmosphere was a bit cold actually, given the circumstances that the incident happened, both on Saturday and Sunday. We thought we'd really turned it and broken the back of it, getting to grips with the new car, and we're really looking forward to Tasmania. But unfortunately, we got caught up in other people's mess, which left us a bit frustrated. Okay, well, the car's now been is brought back to the workshop. The boys have stripped it all down yesterday, and it's had to go to the panel beaters, where they put it on a jig and make sure it's all straight. In terms of absolute damage, it's nowhere near as bad as what happened at Adelaide, but mostly cosmetic, so a lot of bolt-on stuff, which made the pictures you might have seen look a lot worse than it really was. So we'll have it back to Darwin and be ready to go to Darwin. Okay, well, the car should be back on Saturday, and then we'll have a week to work on it and have it back in the truck for next Saturday. Yeah, okay, Darwin's interesting. The major factor there is probably the heat. In terms of a setup, we'll go there with a similar setup to probably Winton and Tasmania. It's not that different a track in terms of just a general racetrack style, so we'll go there with a similar setup. It's a great event, yeah, the public really get behind it. It's a lot warmer than Tasmania, so it's generally quite enjoyable, yeah.
Big shiny